Good morning, everybody. This is Joseph Cusick, Vice President of Wealth and Asset Management from MoneyBlock.com with your Traders Exclusive here for Friday here at the CME Group. Taking a look at the markets right now. Unlike yesterday where we challenged the downside and then we did what basically, like in the great Bill Murray's movie Groundhog Day, we just continued to grind back up and basically waffle around unchanged, slightly negative in most areas, but just basically around that unchanged area. Today, though, different story. We actually are seeing that the market right now, looking at the June S&Ps here at the CME, they're challenging right around 2103. So that psychological 2100 mark could come under pressure coming into today's session. There is a little bit of a different story on the tech side, and specifically if we look at cybersecurity. After the IRS got, basically, we'll just call it hacked, we started to take a look at different areas of the market that could benefit from that. And there are two sector ETFs in the tech segment that do track cybersecurity as well as networking. The first one is Hack. That's the cybersecurity area. That's an ETF that tracks that particular sector. And that surged about 1% yesterday. It's a little bit challenged today, but the sector is going to continue to stay hot. Names like FireEye, F-E-Y-E, and also Palo Alto Networks, P-A-N-W. As a matter of fact, Palo Alto Networks, if you go to Money Block or Trading Block, you can actually go into our probability calculator. We have the highest bullish score that we have in our proprietary rating system that's been powered by TradeSpoon, where it has the highest score of 10 and 10, both on the short-term and long-term trend. You can go in, and that's actually performing well, almost up another buck today. Taking a look also in the network area, you can look at the ETF IGN. That was up over about 1%. And one of the interesting names that comes up in that sector and that's represented in that sector ETF is Juniper Networks, JNP. Now, Juniper Networks is also up slightly today in spite of the pullback in the general market. But this is a great example of how when you see the market moving, and specifically you see a certain segment of the market moving, like cybersecurity or networking, you can take a look at these sector ETFs, look at the major components that make up those sector ETFs, and then you go into MoneyBlock.com and you look at our proprietary scoring, our seasonality, and then you look at our streaming quotes and capabilities there, and you can actually use our trade builder and actually put a highly probabilistic trade idea on. And, you know, that's what we're seeing moving in the market as of today, and it continues even with the pullback. One other note, if the weakness there is going to be catalyzed, in other words, if the bears are going to finally have some conviction, watch the All Country World Index, the ACWI. That is a broad-based stock index that takes in global names. It has U.S., it has European, it has exposure in the emerging markets. So there are a lot of names in there. If, in fact, you see that global ETF start to break below 6150, and before I came on this morning, it was trading right around 6170. If it breaks there, that could be a bearish catalyst going into the end of May and into the new trading month next week, starting in June. So we want to keep an eye on that for the rest of today and going into the weekend and getting ready to strategize for next week. Well, this is Joe Cusick with your Trader Exclusive, VP of Wealth and Asset Management at MoneyBlock from the CME Group trading floor. Thank you and have a great rest of the trading day and a great weekend.